Oh my god, hi friends, how are you guys doing? Oh man, so today I'm sorry that I have not been dedicated like I needed to be when it comes to this YouTube series. It has been very hard for me recently, the past few days. I've just been having a lot in my head, I've just been so in my head these past few days. I've been having anxiety like through the roof like the past few days, and even into last week I was having anxiety, and a few days ago I had a panic attack, full blown panic attack, and it was literally from me just being so anxious throughout the day, and then things kept happening, and since I was so in my head it was like extra just because like I was already freaked out. And so I had a panic attack a couple days ago, and I thank God for the people that I have around me right now, because I felt like I was crazy. Because just, how, when you have a panic attack, it's just like so much stimulation at one time. And like when you have times to where you have panic disorders, like it's fucking scary because you feel like the world is like closing around you and everything is happening because of you, and you just start freaking out. And that's just what happened to me, and it wasn't nice, it wasn't good. And I've just been staying away from like social activities more, and just staying within my house because I needed to heal myself spiritually and get myself back in contact with myself, because I've been just neglecting myself in a lot of ways, because I'm always for the people. I'm always out here trying to help other people, but like who gonna help me? And I know all the people that I have in my life, they'll help me, but like sometimes you're the only bitch that can help you. So sometimes you just gotta help yourself. Let me adjust this. Sometimes you have to just help yourself, and I'm reading a book right now, and I haven't gotten too far into it yet, but it's called Blink. I'm gonna hopefully I won't get in any trouble for this, but it's by Malcolm Gladwell. It's a book called Blink, and it's all about living in the moment. And it even says on the cover, the power of thinking without thinking. And it's so beautiful because it just talks to you about living in the moment, and like you can go through all these different analysis in your mind when it comes to different points and shit like that, but like that initial gut feeling could just save you all that extra shit that you're gonna go through, because who has extra time to be sitting and wondering and thinking and debating and going through all these motions and wheels and such like that, turning all these neurological wheels trying to get to a certain point, when you already know subconsciously, like as soon as you hear something, as soon as you say something, like what it is. And we just like to do extra analysis for our own self to, prove that the brain is, that what we're feeling is accurate or correct. And I don't know, it's so powerful, and I'm getting into it, and maybe I'll even like talk about like this book as I go through it more, and it'll also give me more motivation to continue reading the book. But yeah, this book is gonna be the sugar honey iced tea. It's gonna be real good. But yeah, so just taken away from like the thing that I love about this is that like even though like I'm helping myself, I'm helping other people too, because you just never know what people are going through. We could be going through the same shit at the same time, or you might be going through some shit like a month later and you just need to hear these exact words. That's why I love doing the video diary, vlog, whatever you want to call this, tea with Mystii baby, like that's why I do this, because it's healing. And when you feel stuff, you're supposed to talk about it, and I wanted to just hide it away, just like I'm anxious, I don't want to be around people right now, or like I'm depressed, I don't want to do these videos right now, because like just mentally I'm not there, and I feel like that if I'm not fully me, I can't help everybody, but that's the beauty about being around other human beings and hearing from other human beings too, because when one person weak, some person strong, you can learn something from anybody. So when I'm weak, a way for me to feel better is to talk to the people that I have surrounding my family, because these bitches is my family, one day I'll have y'all meet my family. I'll have y'all meet them, but like I can talk to them if necessary, if I need to, if I'm ever feeling anything. But also by doing this, like your comments and stuff like that, like it helps me, it builds me. I'll never let some negative comments break me, but like the comments that I receive from you guys, like it builds me up, and it has the ability to shoot me down. But if I get negativity, like I'm not gonna let that shit affect me, because I know who I am at the beginning and the end of the day. And I'm not even trying to say, like I'm gonna get negativity, like, but it just happens, not everybody's gonna agree with the shit that I say, the shit that I talk about. So like I said, I'm just I just want to start and just saying that, like, A, I'm just blessed to be here today. Like, aside from all that shit that I was about to get into, because, like, y'all already know, like, when you put opinion out here, you're going to have positive and negatives, but I'm just blessed to be here today. To have another day to be able to learn, to be able to have another day to be able to grow, and to be able to do better things for myself, because like every single day that we live, like they're similar but just different in completely different fucking ways. And like if you think about that shit crazy as fuck, because like every single day, you know, we have our routine and such like that, and in our mind, you know, we on our routine, this is normal and this is gonna work out good and such like that, but each day is different and it's painted a completely different way. Like the canvas might be the same. Like you get up, you might drink your coffee in the morning, but once you hit that real world, like you know, you're not in charge anymore. It's God and the people who are in charge. You know, so if you go outside, you have a bad day, like it's people. You know, it's just meant to be. It happens. But I'm just, like I said, I'm just really glad to be here today. And every single day that I'm here, you know, I'm in the fight to dealing with this thing called mental illness. And I wish it was something that I could just snap my fingers and get rid of, but you can't. So what you have to do is just you walk better, you walk higher. After every single time you go through something, you just get back up. Like, because like I think of it like this, like life question you every single day. Have you had enough? Have you had enough? Oh, you're breaking. Have you had enough? Oh, what are you going to do about it? Are you going to keep fighting, or are you just going to die? Are you going to kill yourself? Because you're not going to, like, you're not going to die right now. You might hate life, you might hate yourself, but what are you going to do? And, you know, and when I get those questions in my head, like, you know, because that could just me, like, abstractively thinking about life when it comes through, you know, depressive filters or anxiety filters or such like that. But I feel like every single day, like, you know, you have a choice to let this shit break you down, or you just got to keep on going up that mountain. Because every single day, you know, I'm going to keep on climbing no matter what. Because I done been through too much shit. And even though I try to block out the bad shit that I've experienced, like, that's just what I try to do in my mind, just try to push past. So that happened, but it don't matter. I'm here today. But, like, all that shit matters. This shit is my story. You know, all this shit on my shoulders and carrying in my backpack, all this shit is my story and my journey. So, you know, I carry that shit, I flaunt that shit, I use it, and, you know, I'm gonna let that shit make me instead of let that shit break me, because I can either hide from my past and act like I'm just this new bitch who will just sit here and I'm just, you know, this whole new person and none of this shit affected me and I'm just here today and here to stay. Like, that's not how that shit works. You know, we've all been through shit, so I'm gonna let that shit build me up as a person instead of break me down. So if you ever had some shit in your past that you're trying to hide from, bitch, like, just embrace that shit. Like, you're here, you know, you made it through that shit and now you're here now, but everything that you went through is part of your story. And I've been through so much. Like, I just been through so much, and I just like, and I just want to give, you know, gift of hope to people that, like, it does get better. You know, it's never gonna be perfect, life gets better. And I've been through like so much shit, and I kind of want to just open up and just lay some shit on the mat of the things that I've been through, because I'm just feeling real open. Sorry, I'm just feeling real open with y'all today. You know, like, I've been molested, like, I've been homeless, like, I've lived in a homeless shelter, like, I've moved around so much, like, I didn't have stable friends until I went to Redford Union. That's when I stayed there for a long time. And I mean, shit, smoking, addiction, like, I've you know, drinking is a thing too, you know, like when you turn up, like we like to think that that shit cute, but like if you like to drink and turn up all the time, that's the issue. You know, I've been trying to get myself healthier on that shit. I just, even more than that, like mentally, the things that I've been through, the opportunity that I missed out because of me not having a dad and my family, like, just walking away from me, and just, I'm like the elephant in the fucking room when it comes to my family that does not exist. Like, the one that, like, everyone knows is there, but let's not talk about him, let's not check on him, let's not see how he's doing. Like, you know, every time Christmas come around, oh, we'll call his mom, but we won't call him, you know? Like, fuck y'all. Fuck all of y'all. Like, if you're not in my life now, don't try sending for me now. Like, because I know that, like, one day this video's probably gonna, you know, be over the internet or something like that, and you're gonna see it, and guess what? Fuck you, because you're still not here. You just, you know, let me go through all this life, knowing through what I've been through, having an abusive father, being in a household, being raised without a father, you know, and it's hard as fuck, you know, because, you know, one, with me being black, African American, like, it's so sad how many people go through this. And the fact that I have other black men in my life as family members, and they still just watch that struggle and don't do anything about it. I don't get it. You know, and that's why we gotta be the bitches in our young generation. Generation Z, bitch, we running the show, bitch. Like, we making it happen. We setting the whole foundation for what next generation about to walk through, because everything that we've been through, like, it's like, I swear that, like, our generation, we just face a whole bunch of new issues that people didn't have to do before. And man, it's just so sad. It's really fucking sad. It is. And I'm not disappointed in people for how we are right now, but it's just real sad to see, like, all these young, beautiful fucking people that have come out of these fucked up situations, and yet, like, we're the fucking example, leading the way of what things are supposed to be. Like, you know, we're motivated, we're in school, we're doing all these things, we got cars, house, got our bills paid and all this and stuff like that. And then you look back at the older generation, like our parents and shit like that, not even grandparents, we're not even talking about them right now, just looking at, you know, our parents and people who are older than us that we're supposed to look up to, and we're way further along than them. Like, we're doing shit that they could only have dreamed about. Like, me being 21 and being in a house, like, I never thought I was going to see that for myself because my parents weren't there, you know? So imagine what our next generation is going to be like when everybody just watches us and what we do things and what we could teach the people. We're going to teach people how to get to any and everything, like, as quick as they're willing to walk to get there, you know? Because, like, I feel like our generation, we got the tools, you know? Our parents before, like, they might have had the tools without the opportunity, but now we got both. Because now in America, in the time we live in right now, you can be whatever you want, whoever the fuck you want. And even though we have all this hate and shit going on right now, like, you can still be whoever the fuck you want to be. So why not be that boss or whatever you envision yourself? And the thing that's so beautiful about people is the fact that, like, you know, even though we're all the same when it comes to, you know, we don't see color and such like that, because that's what I'm trying to get at. Like, we're all the same. Color's not seen, you know, what you are in the exterior doesn't mean shit. Like, people are just people. But what's beautiful is, sorry. What's beautiful about us is the fact that, you know, we all have our own individual makeup of our brain, which causes us to be drastically fucking different. And, you know, I'm just now coming into that and seeing that shit because, like, you know, we want the world to be like us, but just like reflections of us. You know, that's what we want it to be. But the beauty in living as a human being is the fact that, you know, everybody has their plot, everybody has their lot in life, everybody has their own way that they see things. And so, oh my God, Jesus Christ, like, that's how you know I'm really preaching today, bitch. Like, anyway, so, maybe I could, like, block that out or something later, or I just won't give a fuck, you know. But, yeah, it's just crazy, and everybody has their own individual minds that allows them to do anything, yet things that they don't want to do or don't want to do, like, they don't have to do it. And I'm just so thankful for every other individual out here because, like, do I see myself going out and taking out the trash? No. Like, I mean, like, the dumpster truck, like, going and getting people's trashes and such like that. I don't see myself doing that. But, like, if you do it, like, thank God for you, you know? Because everybody is important when it comes to running a village, a country, a family. Everybody is important, you know? So let's, like, try to look at everybody equally instead of looking down on each other and be like, oh, you do that? Well, like, I would never do that. Like, I'm just so bad, and I just got all this money, and I'd rather have a servant do that. Like, bitch, who are you? Like, you're no extra. Like, I hate bitches like that. Like, makes me want to throw up. Like, honestly. Makes me want to throw the fuck up. Because everybody is important. And like I said, that's why I'm just thankful. Like, thankful for the doctors, you know? Thankful to the, just thank all y'all bitches. Like, I love you. Like, if I got some trash men watching this, like, fucking thank you for your job. Thank you for your service. Those who are in the army protecting our country, thank you for your service. You know, all that shit. I thank you so much. But, yeah, like I'm saying, you know, like, I'm doing good. Like, I'm trying to, you know, stick with this. And, you know, when it has, like, when you have mental illness and such like that, it pushes important stuff to the side. So, I'm gonna, like I said, in the first video that I ever made, I'm committed to this process. I might not be perfect doing it, but I am committed, and I'm going to stay in the fight with y'all, and we're going to get through this shit. We're going to get through this life. Okay, baby? All right? I love you guys. Baby doll signing out. Misty baby signing out. And I woke up feeling blessed, and I just beat my face. Okay? And next session, we're gonna talk about that song because you know what? Now, like, a bitch needs to start putting like my shit that I be thinking out into fruition. And the song that I play in the beginning of my song is actually my original music, and the beats are not mine. Sorry, the beat isn't mine, but all the lyrics in it is me. That's what I put to it. It was a free link online, and I made a song. And I have music that I'm making. It's in the making. It's in the back. It's on the back shelf on the stove. It's marinating because the thing that I like to do with my music, I like to sit and I like to listen to it, and I like to be like, is this something that like people would want to listen to in the future, or is this like some shit that people turn up now and then it'll die? One thing about my music that I want to put into it, I want to put life into my music to where because good words never die. So that's what I want to do. I want to put my music out there, and I literally want it to inspire. I want it to bless. I want it to grow. And I don't even like fuck the fame. I don't give a fuck about it. Like, I just want to look real cute and like dance and like sing and like have some Henny on the fucking yacht with like fucking Logic or something, bitch. I don't know. Fucking Marina Diamond, some shit. I just want to be cute. I don't even want to be like extra and up here and feel like, oh, I'm on top and these bitches on the bottom. Like, I'm not like that at all. Like, I just want to help, and then if it blesses me, then thank you. I appreciate it. If it blesses y'all, even fucking better. And whatever comes from it is to what come from it, because I'm not trying to push to be like anybody else in the industry or anything, because once you compare yourself to other people, you already lose. So I'm a winner, bitch, and I know who I am. I know my worth, and so just be on the lookout for it, because I promise, like, this year, I'm going to have a song or two ready, finished, mastered, and recorded. And I'm talking to myself futurely on the fucking internet, too, because that means it's putting into me that, like, now I'm accountable, so now I have to do it. And so I'm going to be doing that, and hopefully I can get into modeling this year, because I really want to get into modeling. Like, I'm so beautiful, I'm gifted, and I have so much to give, and naturally, like, I'm beautiful as fuck. Like, with the fucking hair and shit, I'm beautiful as fuck. So I would love to one day, like, be in, like, some type of alternative modeling agency to where I can just be tatted up, beautiful, just, just serving faces, and just, I would love to do that. So hopefully, 2019 gifts me at least, one of the few things that I'm looking for out of life, because that's what I'm hoping for. So we'll see that. It was so nice talking to you guys. Mystii baby out, for real. I love you. Bye-bye.